History of Nigerian Colonization before colonization. The region now known as Nigeria was home to many advanced and independent societies. These included powerful kingdoms and empires, such as the Oyo Empire, Benin Kingdom, Kanem-Borno Empire, Hausa city-states, Igbo communities, and numerous other ethnic groups, each with their own political systems, cultures, and economies. Early European contact 15th–18th centuries. European contact began in the late 15th century, when Portuguese traders arrived along the West African coast around 1472. At first, trade focused on gold, ivory, pepper, and later enslaved people. Over time, other European powers, Britain, France, and the Netherlands joined coastal trade. By the 18th century, the region had become deeply involved in the transatlantic slave trade, with millions of Africans forcibly taken to the Americas. Although many Nigerian societies resisted, European demand and internal conflicts weakened the region. British influence and control 19th century. After Britain abolished the slave trade in 1807, it increased its presence in West Africa, claiming it was to suppress slavery and promote legitimate trade. In reality, this marked the beginning of formal colonization. In 1861, Britain officially annexed Lagos, turning it into a colony. From there, British influence expanded inland through treaties, military force, and economic pressure. Chartered companies, especially the Royal Niger Company, led by Sir George Goldie, played a major role in establishing British dominance along the Niger River. Formation of colonial Nigeria, 1900 to 1914. In 1900, the British government took direct control of territories previously administered by the Royal Niger Company. These areas were organized into Northern Nigeria Protectorate, Southern Nigeria Protectorate Colony of Lagos in 1914. Under Lord Frederick Lugard, Britain amalgamated these territories into a single political entity called Nigeria. This decision was made for administrative and economic convenience, not cultural unity, bringing together hundreds of ethnic groups under one colonial government. Colonial rule and administration 1914 to 1960. Britain governed Nigeria using a system called indirect rule, especially in the north. Traditional rulers were used to enforce colonial policies, collect taxes, and maintain order, though they were ultimately controlled by British officials. Colonial rule reshaped Nigeria's economy to serve British interests. Cash crops such as cocoa, palm oil, groundnuts, and cotton were promoted, while local industries were neglected. Railways and roads were built mainly to transport raw materials to ports for export. Western education and Christianity spread, particularly in southern Nigeria, creating a new educated elite. However, political power remained firmly in British hands. Rise of nationalism and independence 1940s to 1960. After World War II, nationalist movements gained strength. Educated Nigerians began demanding self-rule, political representation, and an end to colonial domination. Prominent nationalist leaders included Nnamdi Azikiwe, Obafemi Awolowo, Ahmadu Bello. Constitutional reforms gradually expanded Nigerian participation in government. By the 1950s, regional self-government was established. On October 1, 1960, Nigeria gained independence from British rule, becoming a sovereign nation within the Commonwealth. Legacy of colonization. British colonization left lasting effects on Nigeria, including 1. Artificial borders uniting diverse ethnic groups. 2. English as the official language. 3. Western-style education and legal systems. 4. Economic dependency on raw material exports. 5. Political structures that contributed to post-independence challenges. Despite these challenges, Nigeria emerged as Africa's most populous nation, carrying both the burdens and foundations shaped during the colonial era.